Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to RoyalBluFX. Today we're going to talk about the difference between what a CHOCH and a BOS is, or a CHOCH and a BOS is. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. A lot of you guys have been messaging me wondering about what a CHOCH and what the difference between a CHOCH and a break of structure is. So I'm going to break it down here for you guys so you guys can see and understand. So we're going to start with a CHOCH. Okay, so a CHOCH is essentially just a reversal in the market. And I'm going to start with the uptrend first of all. So when we're going upwards like this, we're going to uptrend, right? The markets are breaking below the last low, right? And it makes a pullback right here about 90% of the way, right? And then price takes another dump going back down. So a CHOCH when it's an uptrend, price has to reverse. And a CHOCH is just a simply the high has to be broken first, and then the low has to be broken secondly, okay? So always remember that, because when I first learned about this, when I started doing this, I kind of had the CHOCH. It wasn't quite exactly the way I thought it was until I discovered it. So this is what a CHOCH is, okay? The high has to be broken first, and then the low has to be broken second, okay? And then you got to wait for the markets to come back about 90% of the way to touch your order block and then take the sell, okay? So if you see this pattern, the up first before the down, then this is what your true CHOCH is, going downwards. Now let's look at it when we're going on a downtrend. Price is going down like this, right? Price breaks the high right here and pulls back, all right? This is a clean CHOCH right here. This is what the CHOCH looks like when the price is going upwards. All right. So now we understand that price has to break the low first, and then the high second. Sorry. Okay. In order for it to be a clean CHOCH, price will test the order block from here and then take off from here, going back up. Okay. So that's all a CHOCH is. It's just reversing the markets from its opposite direction. And a break of structure, we all know what a break of structure is, but essentially a break of structure is just a continuation of the CHOCH. So when the markets are going upwards again, right, like this, and then the markets are reversing, this is what's considered the CHOCH, right? Price is coming here. Now here's the first break of structure from this low here. Okay, and then here's your CHOCH again here, like this. Okay, that's our high being broken first, and then our low being broken as the second. Okay, then we're waiting for the retracement, pullback, right at the order block, and then we consider the first break after the CHOCH. We consider this as the first break of structure. All right, it's just the continuation after the CHOCH has been made, like this. You have beautiful order flow right before the markets start to extend and push even lower, taking out liquidity from each low, like this. Okay, so this low took out liquidity from here. Okay, this low took out liquidity from here, that sort of thing. Okay, and that's how it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys on the real markets how it looks like, so you guys get a better idea, a better sense of understanding what it looks like. All right, so right here, let's start from this low down here. You can clearly see the CHOCH here. Okay, remember, in order for price to go upwards, price has to break the low first. As you can see here, look what happened here. Price broke the low, then price broke the high, and then you go about 90% of the way here, and this is where your official entry would be, right? Let's look at another one. So that was the reversal for the upwards, right? For the upwards trend. Let's look for the downwards trend from here. Okay, we see it clearly here. We saw price breaking the high, price breaking the low, and this one's about 50% retracement from here to here. Let's look from the high to the low. Yeah, so this would be our discounted area. This would be our premium, and you would be able to sell from this discounted area down. As you can see, clearly price did move downwards. Okay, in order to look for the reversal for going down, you would need to wait for the uptrend, sorry, you need to wait for the high to be broken, then the low to be broken secondly, and wait for that retracement, and then look for the sell. Okay, very clear and very simple. Let's look at another one. Okay, this is going upwards. All right, we can see clearly see it here. There's an uptrend. Oops, sorry. Let me mark this again. There's the low being broken here, and then the high. Okay, this one goes about 50% retracement again here, and then price takes shoots up like this. Okay, let's look at a few others right here, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, price breaks a high, price breaks a low. Price goes up, price goes down, price goes back up, takes out liquidity, goes about 90% of the way, and then you can see the sell dumping this way. All right, let's do a few more. Let's see. Wouldn't be here. Well, you do see it. You do see it at every high and every low, by the way. There's a low, there's a high being broken, right? Price comes back all the way and retraces all the way back in this area here. As you can see, price does tap and pulls back, or it does take off, but it barely goes above this high, obviously. You know, I'm just trying to show you guys that every high and every low, price does intend to come back at these reversal areas. Here's a high, price was at a high, right? Price started to reverse. You can see that there's a high, then the low being broken. Price comes back about 90% of the way, or 80% of the way, and then takes a dump this way. Sells off. Okay. Again, we're going on a downtrend. We have price breaking above, price breaking below. Okay. This area here, you can see about 90% of the way. This is where the sell is. Okay. So that's very simple of what a CHOCH looks like, right? But now in terms of a break of structure, you can clearly see that once price touches our high here at this CHOCH, okay, you can see this is the first break of structure. So let me make this a little more cleaner for you guys so you guys can check it out. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh man. You know what? An easier way would just be able to clean this out and do that. Alright, so here's our first break of structure right there. Okay? Because the CHOCH was already made at this high here. Price reversed. So this would be considered a first break of structure. Alright? If price was going below again, we'd wait for this low to be broken right there. Right there, right? I mean, it's all easy from here on out. Okay, and obviously data is showing this price pushing up from here. So we can't, you know, we need to wait for this low to even be broken, or for this high to be broken up here. Actually, it's this high here. In order to know in order to see if price is going to go upwards. All right, let's go here. Okay, show you guys here. We can clearly see a CHOCH from here. I believe there's our low being broken. There's our high being broken here. Hold on, guys. Okay, there's a low being broken. And then there's a high right here. Okay, price actually takes off from here. And then price hasn't touched the order block yet, or it hasn't mitigated the reversal. So what you do from here on out, obviously, is just continue following the uptrend based off of each low and each high, right? So here's your low, here's your high, here's your low. You can see here there's a CHOCH being made, all right, and then price shoots off and then comes back to test the order block here, about 80-90% of the way right there. Okay, takes off, and then you would consider each break. Now each continuation you'd consider a break of structure, like this, until price starts reversing and pushing, reversing from the uptrend, like this. Okay, so we're doing we're going upwards like this. All right. Oops. Had a break of structure. All right. Price barely broke above, but it is still considered a break of structure. Right. Now you see your low. You see your high. Price did break your low, taking out liquidity here, and price tapped above the high here to take out more liquidity. Let's zoom out and look at this. Okay, so this would not be considered a CHOCH because price broke below and price broke above the high here. It needs to respect your order block in here. Okay, so price takes out liquidity from here, so we would not consider this as the real CHOCH. We would consider this as a real CHOCH. Let me erase some of these lines here so I can show you guys clearly. Okay, this would be your real low. So you would stretch this line, right, like this. And then this would be your real high here. Okay. The low has to be broken first. I'm sorry. Let me make this clear here. Right there. And then, goodness gracious, I'm on the 4-hour. Price should come somewhere around in here eventually to mitigate. Of course, I'm on the 4-hour. I'm just way ahead of my time at this point, right? The price should come out somewhere right in here to mitigate an order block right there. And this is just a supply area right here. Okay. Something like this. So if price intends to move from here, from the daily chart, right over here, if it intends to move up here, it should come in, tag this order block here, right there, and then push price lower. Well, not even lower, actually, to be honest, because what you're seeing here is a low and there's a high. So price is intending to push up. It's going to react off to this area, probably do a pullback, and then probably push price back up from this area. Yeah, guys. So just kind of wanted to show you kind of quickly what the difference between the BOS and a CHOCH is, and I hope this video kind of explained it. You know, just a quick little analysis here on this one right now. I just want to kind of show you quickly one more time. You can see prices an upwards trend from here. You can clearly see here where the CHOCH is. You had a low being broken and a high being broken here, and your order block would have been here, right there. Okay, so after that, after the CHOCH was broken, this would be your first break of structure right here, right there. Let's mark these out quickly. I hate doing that. Right here. Sorry, it's actually not here. It's actually right here. There's your low being broken first. CHOCH low. Then we have the CHOCH high. Right there. Wait for the order block to be tapped, right? You take the buy, and now here's your first break of structure right there. Okay. We'll continue from here. You have another break of structure here. Okay. And everything else from here is a continuation. Break of structure is just a continuation from the CHOCH. It's as simply as it is what it is. Like this. Okay? So I hope you guys see the difference between a CHOCH and a BOS. So without any further ado, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I hope I did a good job. If not, you know, please leave a comment and let me know how I can do better to explain, you know, the CHOCH and the BOS. Till then, I'll check you guys later. Bye.